Understanding the phrase, live in a fishbowl. Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into a fascinating English expression, live in a fishbowl. It's a phrase you might come across in books, movies, or even in daily conversations. Our goal is to unpack its meaning, origins, and how you can use it effectively in your own English communication. Let's get started. When someone says they live in a fishbowl, they're not talking about a literal fishbowl, of course. This phrase metaphorically means living in a situation where you have very little privacy and feel like you're constantly being watched or scrutinized by others. Just like fish in a fishbowl have nowhere to hide from prying eyes, a person living in a fishbowl feels exposed to the public gaze at all times. The phrase, live in a fishbowl, likely draws on the visual imagery of a fishbowl's transparency. Fishbowls are clear, allowing anyone on the outside to see everything happening inside, just as certain living situations allow for little to no privacy. While the exact origin is difficult to pinpoint, it's a phrase that has been used for decades, especially in contexts involving celebrities, politicians, or public figures who are under constant observation. Let's look at some examples to better understand how to use live in a fishbowl in conversation or writing. Celebrities often talk about how fame means having to live in a fishbowl, where every action is scrutinized by the media and the public. After his promotion, Jake felt like he started to live in a fishbowl, with his colleagues and bosses monitoring his every move. These examples show how the phrase can be applied to different situations where individuals feel their privacy is compromised. Using live in a fishbowl in your own language is simple. It's best suited for situations where you want to express the lack of privacy or the feeling of being constantly watched. It can be used both in formal and informal contexts but is particularly effective in narrative or descriptive writing, where vivid imagery can enhance the reader's understanding. We hope this video has shed some light on the intriguing phrase, live in a fishbowl. English is filled with such vivid expressions that paint pictures with words, and understanding them not only enriches your vocabulary but also deepens your comprehension of the culture and nuances of the language. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to exploring more fascinating phrases with you in our next video. Happy learning!